Good afternoon, everyone. It's Laura. Hope you're all doing well today. We are anticipating a big winter storm tonight where I live in Ohio, and actually a huge area around me as well. I love snow, and somebody told me once it's because I was born in January, so I'm a snow girl. I love the snow. I do not like the ice. But anyway, so I'm kind of excited. I always love a good blizzard, as long as everybody's safe. So just give me a minute. Glad you're joining me today. And just gonna give this a minute here to see if anyone's joined me yet. I'm sure a couple people will be joining soon. Let me just get going for 1 minute here and check. When you join in, be sure to let me know where you're from and here. Let me know what the weather's like where you are, because I know some people probably have really warm weather. I have some friends in like the Minnesota, Wisconsin area. They have like negative 20 degrees or something like that. I can't imagine that. So, okay, there's Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for joining in. I know you live near me, so you're anticipating the storm too. I'm kind of excited about it. I don't know. I'm crazy, but okay. Well, I'm featuring some new products this week, the Lots of Heart bundle, and I'm going to go ahead and flip my phone down because the first thing I do is I've done like a little random drawing for everyone that left a comment or shared my post last week, and I have these 3 cards that I'm going to be giving away. These were the cards that I made last Monday. Last week I featured the True Love Designer Series paper, and actually I'm using it again on a couple of the things I'm showing you today. I couldn't resist. I just love this paper so much. But anyway, so I am going, hi Myra. So I am going to show you who's going to get these cards today. This one's going to Michelle Holbrook. So Michelle, I have your address. I'll put that in the mail to you. There's no mail today, so it'll go tomorrow. Candy Chapman. This one will go to you with the butterfly. And then the hummingbird will go to Colleen. So I will get these ready to go into the mail, go out in the mail tomorrow, ladies. So those will be coming your way. Hi, Sue. Thank you for joining in. Sue, what's the weather like where you are? Just curious. We're anticipating a blizzard here. Okay, so before I start with my all heart projects, I want to show you my B box for February, and I just released this morning actually. And if you are interested, and don't get my emails. First of all, you should sign up for my email list, because that's how I notify you of any special classes or events I'm holding, as well as any specials that either I am offering or Stampin' Up is offering. So if you're not on my email list yet, I will add a link at the end of this, when I'm done with this Facebook Live, so that you can sign up to get on my email list. But anyway, so this is the B box for February. It is a set of beautiful masculine cards, and we're going to make 6 different cards in this class. You will get the card kits for 6 different cards, and you will get a half a pack of this paper. This is called, oh gosh, it's that world paper. I can't think of the name of it right now, but you get a half a pack of this really pretty paper. It has brass components, so it's a specialty paper. There are globes and cute mats. It's kind of like an old world style. So that's the paper. You'll get half a pack of that. This is 6 inches by 12 inches. This is the size you get, and I cut it that way mainly because it ships well. And then you'll get a full pack of the Gilded Gems. World of Good specialty paper, that's what it is. And you'll get a pack of the Gilded Gems, and then a full bolt of the braided linen trim, which I really love. And the class fee of $35 does not include the stamp set. You may already have that, but if you don't, you can add it onto the class for an additional $19. I pay the tax and shipping, so I do give you a little break on that. So let me just pull these out. I'm going to give you just a quick little glimpse at the cards. 6 different cards, beautiful cards. I'm really excited about this class. So I will be posting information on this on my blog, which is lauramilligan.com. I sent an email out, and if you want to contact me for a registration link, my email is laura@lauramilligan.com. So I'd be happy to forward the information to you. All right. So this week I will be featuring the Lots of Heart bundle. It is a photopolymer stamp set and coordinating dies, many hearts dies. And you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, Laura, Valentine's Day was yesterday. What are you doing showing us a heart set today? Well, you know, there really are no Valentine greetings in this set. And I think hearts are one of my favorite shapes. I love hearts. And I think, you know, you can always tell someone, other than on Valentine's Day, you can always tell someone that you love them. I think that's really important. So let me show you what I have prepared for today. Oh, so you're getting 10 up to 11 to 12 inches. Yes, that's kind of what they're saying around here. And thank you for sharing, Sue. Yeah, World of Good DSP. Thanks for helping me out there. All right. So my first card, this one actually, I did a quick tutorial. It will be on my blog today at some point. I don't think it's up. I didn't post it yet, but okay, so I'm taking my little kit here, and here's my stamp set, and then these are all the dies. And the die that I used for this card, I used 2 actually. I've used this really detailed, beautiful heart shape, and then just a straight shape as well. And this is the one, I've already cut this out, ran it right through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and it just, all these little centers of these little scallops popped right out, which was super nice and easy when that happens. And then I took a piece of the Hey Love DSP, my favorite, right? And I cut this heart out with that. There's some really cute dies in this set. Lots of different little hearts and flowers. There's a butterfly. I love this long strip of hearts. I may be showing you some ideas with that later in the week. All right, so I am going to start. I'm going to bring my scrap paper in, and I'm going to be using my Rococo Rose blends, and I'm going to pick this flower right here. This is just kind of a fun card. Actually, I'm going to choose this big one here. I'm going to add some color. Push this up a little so you can see me. I love hearts. I have a lot of heart jewelry and scarves. I have a sweater with hearts on it. It's one of my favorite shapes. I make it. So this is the light Rococo Rose, and then I'm going to just do a little bit with the dark, just on some of these lines here. And you'll see why I am only coloring this one flower here in 1 second. All right, so then this will just be attached to this with dimensionals, and let me go ahead and do that. Hi, Candy. Candy, I don't think you were on this Facebook Live, but you won one of the cards last week. So I'm going to get that in the mail to you tomorrow. We don't have mail delivery today for President's Day, but I will get it in the mail to you tomorrow. Oh yeah, Lisa, Lucky Lisa is in Florida. She's not going to get 12 inches of snow. I hope you enjoy the sunshine, Lisa. Like I said, I'm a snow girl. Although I do like the sunshine and the beach too. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little, I think I'll use this size, one of these little matte black dots, and that's going to be the center of my flower. Then I'm going to put this together, and I have, this is my thick basic white cardstock. I'm gonna grab my bone folder here. Okay, and I'm just gonna do some layering. So I'm gonna start with my Rococo Rose panel and then a piece of the DSP, and I cut this, it's just like 1/8 of an inch difference because I just wanted a hint of the pink to show. So we'll go ahead and attach this. And you can see it's just a hint of that pink showing beneath. I'll attach this to my card front. This is our new Stampin' Seal. It's our new adhesive, and I'm not gonna lie, I had some trouble learning how to use it at first, but I've come a long way, and now, you know, the more I use it, the more I'm liking it. All right, so this is gonna just go right here, like that. I love this white scalloped heart against this black and white stripe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just attach this to my card front. And I angled it a little bit, just like that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, this is the fun, I thought this was kind of fun. So we have a stamp set called Quite Curvy, and I have made some things with this. I think I've shared them on Facebook Live, but it's super cute. Of course, I love the little birds and the curvy words, and I am going to use your 1 in a million for my card. Thus, that is why I just colored one of these flowers. It's kind of like a play on words. So if you look at this stamp, it has quite a curve to it, which I guess goes along with the name, Quite Curvy. So, but I wanted to stamp it. I'm going to stamp it on this little thin piece of Whisper White cardstock. So what I'm going to do is line this up. I'm using my grid paper, and I'm just going to line this up and kind of push it down, hold it down in place as best as I can, and get it as straight as I can. It's sticking to my fingers. So of course, when I did this, when I was making this card, it worked perfectly. This is the joy of live Facebook Lives, right? Okay, but so originally that was my idea, to get it straight on here, and I'm gonna just, and it's not gonna work. So let me show you instead. I'm just going to eyeball this. Actually, this is kind of good because I can see through my clear block, I can see where the lines are down through the clear block. So I think I can get it pretty straight. That looks pretty good. It's not perfect. I can adjust it a little bit. But you know, sometimes when you have these curvy words, you might not want them curvy. You might want to do them in a straight line. So that's what I'm doing here. Let me make sure I've got it adhered, stuck well on there. Okay. This stamp just doesn't want to stick today. Okay, let's get that straight. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And this is a photopolymer stamp set, so I'm going to bring in my mat and my black ink. I'm going to go ahead and get this inked up real well. Whoops. And I'm going to stamp this right on this straight little piece of Whisper White. Okay, so there's my Your 1 in a Million. Then I have another piece of Rococo Rose, and I'm going to bring my grid paper because I'm just going to stamp part of this. I'm just going to do the 1. Don't need the whole thing. I just want that word. Okay. And that is all the stamping I'm going to do on this. So what I wanted to do, and I thought this was kind of fun, take my paper snips, and I'm just going to cut this apart, cut these words apart. Just cut each one 1,000,000. Okay. Then I'm going to do, cut the 1 out on the Rococo Rose cardstock. And I'll just cut this. Whoop. And I'll just trim it up a little bit. Okay, so now I have your 1 in a million. Flip these all over. And I'm going to just attach these. Actually, I think for these, I'm just going to use some glue dots since they're so little. Yeah, it's nice because Colleen, you said you haven't thought about straightening the words. It's a good way, you know, it gives you more mileage with your stamps. So these I'm just going to scatter across the front. And this is kind of fun to do. Anytime you have a long word stamp like this, it's kind of fun to just cut it apart. And in this case, I decided, you know, to do different, this additional color of cardstock because I'm playing up on the 1. You're the 1 in a million. So I'll just position this all right in place. So this will be up on my blog probably later today with all the measurements. There's really only 2 measurements you need, the card base, well, the card base and then the pink and the brown. The pink is 4 by 5 1/4, and then this DSP, it's just 1/8 of an inch less. So 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, I guess. So there's that. Okay, so there is my first card. You're 1 in a million, and I thought it was kind of fun. It's just something different, and it's just playing on this little 1. You're 1 in a million. So what do you think? Do you like this? Leave a comment. Let me know. I love to hear what you think. Yeah, Debbie, I know you like the black and white because you ordered some of the paper, right? Me too. I'm like obsessed with this paper. Okay, so there's card number 1. The next card also uses the True Love DSP. I just can't help myself. I just love the combination of black and white. And in this card, I'm going to add, oh, hi, Helen. I didn't know you were on. Thanks for joining today. I like the combination of black and white, but I also like it black, white, and red. So that's what this next card is. And I actually used this idea. I mailed my daughters a little something for Valentine's Day, and I made a belly band. I used the same idea that I'm going to show you here in a second. I made a belly band and then just put this same little focal point on them, and I think they liked it. So, all right, I'm going to start with just my real red panel. Thanks, Sue. Hi, Lori. How are you? I'm so glad I finally figured out how to see people's comments because it makes it nice. I feel like it's almost like you're here with me. All right, so I'm just going to add this. I'm going to do a piece of my favorite designer paper, True Love. That's just going to be the next layer. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. Okay, then I have a smaller piece of the paper, and it's I tell you, this paper, both sides are always so cute. All right. And truly, both of these cards, well, all 3 of the cards that I'm going to show you today, I would send year-round to anybody. They are definitely, this is not a Valentine's set. Okay, then what I did was I cut another one of these scallop hearts. And I'm going to take my, take your pick tool and just poke out. Look how easily these pop out. I am really loving our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I think it works really, really well. All right, so this is going to rest right here. And for this, I'm going to use my mini dimensionals. candy. I love hearts. I use them, like I said, it's my favorite. I know a lot of people really like stars and different shapes, but I love hearts. I guess because it's love, and so share the love, right? Share the love through card making. Brighten someone's day. All right, so I'm just going to put a couple of these mini dimensionals on the front of this, or on the back of this, I'm sorry, and this is going to go here, just like this. Okay, then I'm going to take a little word, a little panel for my words, and I'm using Your All Heart. It's from the stamp set right there. Real red ink. And let me find my mat. You always want to use a mat or something that is cushiony when you're using the photopolymer stamp sets. They just help you get a better impression. And what I always say is there has to be foam when you're stamping with your stamp. There has to be foam somewhere in the equation. So our red rubber, our cling mount stamps have the red rubber and then the foam, but the photopolymer don't have any foam, so that's where this comes in. So I'm going to ink this up really well with real red. Hi Jen, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to do that. You're all heart. And I'm going to just create a V at the end of this. Mine's a little bit crooked, but that's all right. Okay, so I just created a little V, and then I'm going to put this together. So this is going to just rest right here like this. So I'm just going to put some glue dots. Actually, you know what? I'll just put a little bit of snail, or I'm sorry, Stampin' Seal right here and here. And that'll just rest right on there like that. Okay. Then one of my favorite things in these dies is this adorable bird die. And if anyone that knows me know that I love cardinals, they're very special to me. And this is really, they were really thinking when they made this die, because it's one piece, it's one die. And not only does it cut out the bird, but it also cuts out the wing. So it makes it really easy. There's also a little hole here for the eye. So my bird, first I'm going to just add her wing, and I'll just do that with a glue dot. That's just going to go right on there. I don't know if it has a right or wrong way, but mine's going to go on with a glue dot. Like that. Isn't she cute? I just think she's so, so sweet. All right, so that's going to be my little bird. And then I'm going to take some of this black and white twine. I find myself using this a lot. This is from the Playful Pets combo ribbon pack. I'm going to tie a bow. I'm just going to cut this. And this, if you'll note, this might be too long. Yeah, I need to trim this a little bit, but I kind of like to, when I'm using the twine like this, I guess it depends on the project you're doing, but sometimes it's kind of fun to unwind it a little bit and get that little fringe look at the end. Just kind of do that, just sort of roll it backwards. Okay. Then I'm going to use a glue dot to position this in place. Put that right there like that. And then I'll take another glue dot and just attach my little bird. Actually, I need a dimensional for that. So I'll use a mini dimensional and just put that on her body. Oops. And I'm going to position her so she's like right in front of the knot of the bow. Need to push that down a little bit, but there she goes. Okay. So there's that. And then of course you want to add a little bit of embellishments. And so I have these resin hearts. They come in white and the real red. And for this card, I'm going to use the Real Red. And just pick one of these up. And I'll just put that right there. Now I could scatter a few others, but sometimes I think, I don't know, I just like it with one. So that is my next project. You're all heart. Love the black and white and red. So, thanks, Debbie. All right, so let me get this out of the way. So just so you all know, I think most of you know this, but if you leave a comment or share, then next Monday when I'm back doing my Facebook Live, I will pull names, randomly pull names, and I'll send you these. Whoever's names I pull will get one of these cards. So leave a comment, share the post, and maybe you'll get a turn to get one of the cards. Okay, I have one more card to make, and it is not using the True Love Designer Series paper. I'm totally switching gears here now, so let me bring these parts and pieces up here. It's using some of the heart stamps. They are so cute in the set. They have a lot of detail. So who's with me on liking a good blizzard? Thank you, Helen. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Who likes a good blizzard? Who else are there snow lovers watching? Let me know. I know some people hate the snow and can't wait for spring, but I love a good snowstorm. Okay. So this is the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper, and I've already got all the parts and pieces ready. I just do that ahead of time. It helps make things go more smoothly, I guess. So, all right. So for this, I've already cut, here's my bird. She's in Seaside Spray. And then I have a little strip of the Hydrangea Haven Designer Series paper, or Hydrangea Hill, I'm sorry. It's also really pretty on the back. So that's going to go right across here. Go ahead and attach that. Oh, you're right, Lisa. I like a blizzard too, as long as we don't lose power. That is not a good thing. Okay, so I'm just going to position this right across here. Aren't those colors beautiful? So if you don't like a blizzard or snow, these colors should make you think of spring, right? Okay, and then I'm going to grab a piece of basic white cardstock, and I need to do some stamping. Except, you know what, this piece isn't going to be big enough. Let me reach over here in my drawer and grab a little bit bigger piece. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do some stamping, and I am using the Gorgeous Grape ink, and I want to be sure to bring my mat in. This is a super cute stamp. This is from that same stamp set. It's a gingham. And really cute. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? And then this other one is like little polka dots. I'm going to ink those up. And then, let's see. I have some words, which I'll do those in a second. I want to show you though. So what I did for this was I went ahead and used these dies. Oh, DQ Blizzard Myra. Oh, yeah, I love that kind of blizzard, too. Yeah. That may be the only kind of blizzard some of us like. Okay, so then I just ran this through. I cut out these two shapes. And here they are. And we'll put this all together in 1 second. I want to do some stamping on the bottom of this panel. This says, "My heart smiles just thinking about you." So I'm going to go ahead and ink that up, and that's just going to go right down here. Like that. All right, and then we're going to put it together. So I just have to get my ink out of the way because knowing me, it's going to end up all over everything. 31 days till spring. We'll see. Sometimes it seems like spring doesn't get here till like May 31st. I don't know. Okay, so this then is just going to be right on my card front, and I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. I'll just put one in each corner. It's going to go there like that. Let's put that in place. Yeah, isn't the checkered heart cute? I agree. I think it's adorable. All right, and then this is going to just be here, and this is popped up as well. You know me. I pop up almost everything. I love my dimensionals. That's going to go here about like this. I just think this is such a beautiful color combination. And then I'm going to put this one here, right there like that. Then I'm going to take this beautiful, it's called Gorgeous Grape sheer ribbon, and it is gorgeous. I'm going to tie a bow. Oh yeah, Lisa. Lisa's inviting everyone to her house if we lose power. She says they have a generator, and she has enough stamps and supplies to keep us all busy. That would be really fun. So today my friend Renee is here. She comes on Mondays to help me, and we were texting this morning, and I said, you know, Renee, you might get snowed in. Maybe you should bring your pajamas. And we actually thought that sounded kind of fun. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Thanks for watching today. Okay, so here's my purple little ribbon, and I'm just going to put that right here like that. I guess I need to trim it a little bit. I make these big loopy bows, and then sometimes I think I get a little carried away, but this ribbon, you want to make a big bow, right? Okay, so that's just going to go right there, and I'm going to grab my glue dots to put that in place. Dawn, what's the weather like where you live? I'm not sure where you're from, but we in Ohio, we're anticipating a big blizzard tonight, I guess. So, okay, so there's that. And then, of course, I'm going to add my sweet little bird. She's going to be just sitting right on this heart. I'm going to take my glue dot and add her wings first. Whoop, I didn't catch it there. Try that again. There we go. So my little friend is behind me snoring. My furry friend is behind me snoring. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but I guess it's better to have him snoring than barking. Okay, so she's going to just rest right there. I love that little bird. I just think she's adorable. And then to finish this, I just grabbed some rhinestones. And I'm going to pick them up and just add a couple. You've got to have your bling. I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to have Lucy come back and join me with some stamping. I really miss her. And I know all of you love her like I do. So hopefully Lucy will be joining me one day very soon. Okay, so that is my third project. So don't forget, leave a comment, share it, and maybe next Monday I will draw your name to receive one of these cards. So let me bring these in. This is the You're One in a Million. And then the black, red, and white, You're All Heart. So those are the 3 cards I made today. This one will be on my blog later today with the tutorial. And then these other 2 will show up tomorrow. You'll be able to rewatch the Facebook Live if you need to, and I will include measurements for these as well. So I'm going to switch my phone around. Okay, so thanks for watching today. You can see my little friend back there. It's his nap time, although I think like most of the day is his nap time. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it so much, and I'll be back on Thursday. So I started doing 2 Facebook Lives every week. The one on Thursday I call Facebook Live Take 2, and I'll be sharing some more ideas with the Lots of Heart bundle. So come back to get some more ideas. And again, thank you for joining me so much today. And as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Bye-bye.